When you can actually see your profit for the year in dollars and cents, it gets you more in the notion of selling corn, knowing that I can lock in a $50,000 profit or whatever the profit is. You want to lock it in. If I know I can make that much profit in a year, I will be in business next year.
Good afternoon, welcome to GrainTV. My name is Cody Bills, this is Brock Shimano. Today is Friday the 23rd for the weekly wrap-up. Let's turn right over to the Fire Tip trading platform, see where we closed off the week here. Corn for December trading up 5.5 cents. November soybeans trading up 41.25 cents. Wheat Chicago up 4 cents, and Kansas City wheat trading up 1.25. One of the big pieces of news that came out actually after the market was closed here was the Pro Farmer yield report, or estimated yield and production report for the U.S. Brock, that came out after the market closed. I think it really influenced the market as we traded today in anticipation of this release. But do you think this is going to move the market on Sunday?
I think it will have some effect on Sunday night. Even Pro Farmer themselves were expecting corn to be up about 3 to 7 cents in the overnight on Sunday. Soybeans to be up about 10 to 20 cents. So we are looking for a little bit of a positive influence heading into Sunday night. If we take a look at the numbers, we can see where we're going to get some of that bullishness from. The yield actually wasn't too far off on corn, only about 0.3 of a bushel lower than what the USDA is currently projecting. Soybeans only about 0.8 of a bushel lower. But what we want to look at here is the production totals that Pro Farmer was looking at. Quite a bit lower than what the USDA is currently projecting for both corn and soybeans. And what they were citing there is that they took about 1.8 million acres off of the projected harvested acres for corn, about 800,000 acres off the harvested acreages for soybeans. So those are a couple areas we're going to have to watch as we go forward. It might be a little bit of an area of contention, as we haven't seen the USDA really make any revisions to the harvested acres as of yet.
Yeah, and a couple of really big highlights that they made in their report. Ohio, really a very good looking crop, especially on the eastern part of the U.S. Illinois, they mentioned the dryness of the soil and the variability of yield potential as they move from field to field. They were talking about soil dryness below that of 2012, and you know how bad that was. The bottom line here is Illinois, it seems as though, may not necessarily have the best looking crop that it's had, and dryness really was highlighted there. When they talked about Iowa and Minnesota, that's an area that they talked about maturity. This crop is lagging in maturity, and I think it really leaves them susceptible still to the possibility of an early frost freeze event, or even a normal frost freeze event. The bottom line here is that Iowa and Minnesota, I think, still pose a risk here to see some yield drag from potential freeze events.
Something that could actually push the maturity along rather quickly over the next several days here, especially in that Minnesota and Iowa areas. If you take a look at this map here provided by Planalytics, this is the temperature forecast for about the next 6 to 10 days. As you can see, it's projected to be quite a bit above normal for those areas of Minnesota and Iowa, so that could really push the maturity along rather quickly, which would, we would suspect would damage yield a little bit. But right now it's kind of a tug of war between, are we going to damage yield pushing it through maturity, or are we going to damage it with a frost freeze later in September?
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. It seems as though it is a little bit of a battle between two evils. Other than that, guys, that wraps up this afternoon's show. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Remember, you can follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or give us a call at the office, 877-472-4607. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.